So hey guys, welcome to Crick-Cast, a cricket podcast. Once again, welcome to the post-match podcast of another exciting game of cricket played between the Royal Challengers Bangalore and Mumbai Indians, where we saw the Mumbai Indians coming out victorious in the last over with 5 balls to spare. So with me joining as always is Orjunda, and joining me on a second day on a tour is Kinja. So Orjunda, I'll straight away go to you. What an excellent display of cricket by Mumbai Indians. Thorough professional performance, and what a player Surya Kumar Yadav is turning out to be for Mumbai.
So, Surya Kumar Yadav, as per my expectation, he is actually taken his game to a different level. So, why this has happened predominantly is because he has been given a very defined role. So, while he was with KKR, he was more having his position was not fixed. Sometimes he was playing at third down, sometimes he was playing at the fifth down. So now his role is very clearly defined. And when that happens to any batsman, whether it is a test match, whether it is a one day or whether it is a T20, it actually gives a lot of comfort. Now he is very sure that what is his role will be at number 3. Now, if you see the couple of matches he played really well, you have to see the way he has played. And he is actually a free-stroking player, but he has really played well. Specifically today, I think this must be one of his best innings. I think 79 must be his highest score also. I don't know. I'm not
Yes.
tracking. I think this is his highest score. So I think he is a great talent. KKR, though I am a KKR fan, but KKR couldn't manage him well. And see, when he left KKR, he went on to become the captain of Bombay for a good period of time. He was Bombay captain for a good period of time. He has actually got a good cricketing brain, and he knows his limitations and also his strength. So today actually they bowled to his weaknesses, but let me tell you that he has got a real good eyesight, very good wrist work was absolutely good. I think in 1 over with the 3 4s he hit was absolutely gem. So if you see all the 3 boundaries, they're all in 3 different positions, and it was a master stroke, I would say. So I think Surya took the game away. Let me tell you, if Surya, we could have RCB could have taken Surya's wicket in the 20s or even 30s. The match would have actually become very exciting. So I think so. So that was my assumption, because somewhere he took it away. So hats off to him. I think ideally he should have been in the Indian team, traveling to Australia. So if you toss up between Manish Pandey and him, I think he's any day is better. Okay, he's a fielder, and number 3 position is a very important position in few of the matches. If India wants to actually play around with the number 3 position, probably he can actually take that position in place of Virat. So I think great find. He's a great find.
Absolutely. So, having said that, there are two very saddened RCB fans who have joined me, and just now I've been joined by Dr. Sudarshan Ramaswamy. So, I'll go by seniority. So, Sudarshan, a match to forget for the RCB fans, and especially what I personally believe is we lost the match in the 16th over where Pollard took the wicket of ABD, and we actually ended up around 30 runs short, I believe, with ABD's dismissal. So your quick take on that.
Yeah, absolutely. The difference was that's what I was actually telling before in the group also. Uh, uh, Whoever plays well in those middle innings or during those 15th, 16th over, so they'll actually win this match. So it was the thing, and absolutely brilliant bowling by Bumrah. Maybe in 17th over, or yeah, maybe in 17th over, where he took 2 wickets and it was a maiden. So just imagine a maiden at 17th over, and with the batting line of RCB. So that is just absolutely amazing. And even Devdutt Padikkal wicket was taken. He has taken Virat Kohli's wicket. So uh, that actually made the difference. the bowling of Mumbai Indians was absolutely spot on. And what I actually feel was like still even with this smaller total, RCB could have played better if Dale Steyn had bowled like how he bowled in 18th over. The one I was just talking is the one which he did right after Chahal's spell.
Yeah, he
So
considered quite a lot of boundaries. He
yeah,
was bowling short and he was bowling
exactly.
wide. Yeah,
Exactly. Like if that over was bowled in such a intense mood, which 18th over was bowled. So even if he considered one or two wides outside the off stump, so if he had actually tried in curtailing the runs, so maybe probably the required run rate would have popped up, and there was a better chance of Mumbai Indians making certain mistakes. So, and then pressure could have built up, and you never know finally what actually happens. So, that was when Surya Kumar Yadav actually took the pace up, and he gained more and more confidence, and from then he just completely finished it off. So, he's a very good pick as far as I have actually seen him play such well for the first time. So he's a very good pick for the Indian side in future. So let us see. Hope he gets more chances in the national team.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'll quickly go to Kinjal on this ground that RCB seems to lose quite some ground from beneath because they lost to CSK and now they lost to MI, and there are two crucial matches left. So what do you see RCB going from here after these two losses in this season?
I think RCB can either finish at the third position, which they are at, or they can even drop down to the fourth position, which I actually want to see happening. I do not want them to go out of the top four. So I will set it between 3 to 4.
Absolutely. So 3 and 4 doesn't make much difference because at that case you have to play the eliminator first, and then you have to play the qualifier. So I'll quickly come to Arjunda from there. So Arjunda, what we can see is at any point of the game or at any stage of cricket, I think Bumrah is just turning out to be a match game changer, and he is just turning things on his own terms. It seems like now, isn't it?
So I don't know. I think Mayuk, you are with me in FB, and I think you wrote
Yeah,
also just read my status, which I wrote just few
yeah,
minutes
yeah,
back.
yeah.
I by the time Bumrah retires, I think he will be the greatest white ball bowler ever played this game. So
Yeah.
that's my word. See the kind of control he has and the kind of consistency he has. It is not this IPL or the last IPL or the 2018 IPL. So just check his records from the last probably 7-8 IPLs. So I don't know whether you were tracking the records. Today was Bumrah's 100th wicket, and he took the first wicket of also when Virat Kohli was out. And see the way he has progressed
Yeah,
and the kind of control he has. See what has Bumrah done to Indian cricket. Bumrah is not only for his own performance. Bumrah has actually set and told the world and on the Indian pacers that where you have to bowl in a T20 match or maybe in the death overs. So that is what Bumrah has taught us. So
absolutely.
somewhere I think we have to. I mean, at least I strongly feel the kind of consistency he has. The only thing, the problem is probably he has to take care of his injuries, which probably has, of course, shortened his career. He could have played a few matches last year. So I think I am looking forward to Australian series. He can be the game changer. He can change the game from any time. Today's match, I think, not 15 runs. I think RCB was short by 25 runs. The
Yeah,
way PT and others were playing at 129 for I think 4 at 3 I think in the 15th over.
yeah,
I thought they will go to the level of at least 180 plus. They will be 184, 185. That was my assumption. So I think see the way he bowled, unplayable. It was not that the RCB batsman failed. I think anybody in the world probably couldn't have played the ball the way he was bowling.
absolutely. And just on a lighter note, the other day I was reading a tweet So the tweet read like this: that it said the world is awaiting vaccination for two diseases. The first one is corona, the other one is Bumrah. This is completely from batsman's point of view. So, uh, so, so having said that, we will quickly go to tomorrow's prediction. I'll go to you one by one. Tomorrow, it's another crucial match. I think KKR. It's a very crucial match for KKR. Not so crucial because CSK is officially the only team that is out of the tournament. But it's definitely KKR has a lot to do in tomorrow's match. So starting from Arjunda, if you can just quickly predict what's in store for tomorrow.
So tomorrow I'm predicting KKR match. I think tomorrow's match is the match which probably is an easy match among all the two matches left now. I think tomorrow's match is an easy match. So having said that, no match is an easy match in IPL. So they have to actually keep up the rigor. And I am also in a KKR group. So it's a group where only KKR fans are there. So we're talking that the next 4 matches are very crucial. So we don't have to win the next 2 matches. So it is the 4 matches. So we cannot lose any of the matches from here. So if we lose even the match with RR, I think we are almost out. If we win 2 matches, still we will not win the IPL. So it's very critical that we win the match. And tomorrow's match, of course, prediction-wise, tomorrow I think KKR should win comfortably.
Absolutely. So Darshan, then we can move to Kinjal.
Like I just I just missed out on that. What is the match tomorrow? Like KKR versus
CSK. And CSK have
CSK.
just found some kind of rhythm after defeating RCB in the last match.
RCB. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I think. Once again, it would be a very tough match. Uh, According to me, the one which bats second would probably end up losing in the losing this thing. Like I think the team which bats first would win, like whichever it is. So it would be like 50-50 for me. So, but according to my prediction, it would be the batting team first would win the match. And also coming back to that question you asked about the ranking, this thing. Next match of RCB is with Delhi Capitals, I believe. So if at all RCB beats Delhi in this thing, so RCB will get 16 points. And after that, Delhi will be having only one more match. Even if Delhi wins that with net
Sudarshan, I guess there is some problem in your
run
connection.
rate, like we already see, because I think, sorry.
No. You can move. There was some problem in the connection.
Yeah. So I just think if RCB wins next match against Delhi Capitals, it should be among top 2. So that is what I think, because Delhi, even if it wins and comes to 16 points, it will not have a chance to beat RCB in the net run rate. So that is
Yeah.
what I feel. And on the other hand, like Kings 11 has to like win both their matches and once again get to a good this thing. So let us hope like maybe one win for RCB would seal its position in top 2.
Yeah,
So that is
absolutely.
what I
Would
think.
probably see them through. Yeah, even I believe that. So now
Mayur,
quickly,
just one point I
yes,
want to
please.
make. RCB actually is now again showing the same weaknesses of previous years. The bowling looks slightly fragile.
Yeah.
So to see both the matches, today's match and the match with CSK, I think they look slightly. They have dropped down their rigor. So I think I don't know. That's my.
Yeah, absolutely. On that regard, I want to say I am personally very disappointed with the way Chahal bowled, because I have a lot of expectations. He is the main strike bowler, because we are counting a lot. In case we are trying to win the IPL, I am counting him a lot when it comes to giving important breaks. But I felt in both the matches he conceded some really stupid deliveries, and for that he at least conceded 15-20 odd runs, which later is becoming very costly from a strike bowler. because you have bowlers will concede runs, but if a strike bowler gives away such cheap runs, I think that's not something which we would love to see.
Yeah.
And
And Mayuk,
Actually,
is there any other Indian batsman who plays better than Shivam Dubey in RCB side? I'm just
I don't think
wondering,
so.
like, because
I don't think so. And Shivam Dubey also had played excellently. He had handled Bumrah excellently in the very first match. But today, when he came to bat, it seemed that he doesn't even know how to bat. So I think this consistency will hit RCB very hard in case they don't have
Exactly,
proper
like
fix.
always depending on either ABD or Virat Kohli, it doesn't make any sense. And
Yeah,
Devdutt Padikkal to some extent. So apart from that, Finch was also not participating, and the person, new guy, he's doing quite well. So we
yeah.
actually need someone who has to bat at the lower end. So that's what I was just thinking.
Mayuk, I think now we have to predict for not for the next match, we have to predict for the top four. So I think,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, one thing what is emerging is both these teams have slowly come down, both DC and RCB.
Yeah.
If you see last few matches, I think somewhere they have been exposed actually. If you
Yeah.
see, rightly said by your friend, uh, they're too much dependent on ABD, and specifically, of course, today Devdutt Panikkal really played well. But similarly, also DC, they're too much dependence of the on the two bowlers, and Shekhar Dhawan actually got exposed. So I feel that two teams, if they don't recover, they have a high chance of finishing fourth and fifth also. Because
Yeah.
the one team which is coming up is Punjab. I can foresee they may end up at around 16 points also.
Yeah.
The way
They have
has
high
come up.
chance.
Yeah, after Gale coming from the 8th match onwards, I think they have not lost a single match yet. So
Yeah.
they have a very strong chance of finishing in the top three.
Yeah, that's true. So now I'll quickly move to Kinjal. Kinjal, you have two things to predict. One thing I had already asked you yesterday. That's the second thing. What will be the probable table? Because that is something we are going to predict every day from now. And so firstly, what is going to be tomorrow's result, CSK versus KKR? And secondly, what will be the probable table look like post today's match? You think?
Um, this For the first thing, CSK versus KKR. I think the match will be on a type of knife edge. It will go either way, but I think it will mostly be a clash between the Englishmen Sam Curran and Morgan. Um, and
What's your
for
take?
the points,
What's your take? Who is in a better position to win it?
I would say CSK because I am a bit of anti KKR. I would say CSK.
Anyways, coming on to the next question about the table.
About the table, the from outside the top four, Punjab, SRH, they're always in the free to enter it. So I think MI might finish at the top. The second position can be held by DC or RCB might try to climb onto it, or even Punjab might come up. The third position is more likely to have RCB. Uh, and the fourth position, as I told, is all contested.
Okay, so anyways, having said that, we will end this on end it right here. Tomorrow also we have a match, as we said, of KKR and CSK, and we wish Arjun all the very best, being a KKR fan. So we'll see you all at the end of tomorrow's match. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Good night all.
thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you.